Hi, this is Jitesh Satyan. WhatsApp number +91 965661189. Today's talk is a brief overview of the last chapter in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Arjuna asks the difference between sannyasa and tyaga. Krishna says both are the same. Krishna mentions that Nitya Karma, the daily duties of yajna, tapas, and other activities, should not be given up. The sannyasa or tyaga or renunciation is only renunciation of the results of action. Renunciation is of three types. Sattvic involves renunciation of results of Nitya Karma. Rajasic involves renunciation of Nitya Karma due to idleness, and Tamasic involves renunciation of Nitya Karma due to ignorance. Sattvic renunciation is sannyasa or tyaga. A person who identifies the true self is free from false ego, and he or she is neither a doer, karta, nor enjoyer, bhokta, of the actions performed by the body. As per Advaita Vedanta, which is the approach we have been using so far in discussing the chapters. Everything in creation can be associated to three gunas. Jnanam, knowledge, classified based on gunas. Sattvic, when the person sees consciousness as all pervading. Rajasic, when consciousness is identified as distinct in every being. And Tamasic, when a person considers body as the self. From karma perspective, classification based on gunas. Sattvic, when action is done without expecting results. Rajasic, when action is done for getting results. And Tamasic, when harmful actions are performed. Karta or doer. Classification based on gunas. Sattvic, when person is detached from the act or done as an offering to God. Rajasic, when person is attached to the act for personal gain. And Tamasic, when the person is performing the act in a way harmful to him or to her or someone else. Buddhi, intellect, classified based on gunas. Sattvic, when the intellect has a proper understanding of dharma and adharma, the do's and don'ts. Rajasic, when the intellect has a partial understanding of dharma and adharma. And Tamasic, when intellect has incorrect understanding of dharma and adharma. There is also classifications relating to self-control, comfort, and all, which is discussed in this chapter. Like for self-control, Sattvic when oriented to achieve moksha, Rajasic when oriented to achieve dharma, artha and kama, and Tamasic when not oriented to achieve purusharthas. And for comfort or sugam, classification based on gunas, Sattvic when it is achieved with self-knowledge, Rajasic when achieved with materialistic objects, and Tamasic when achieved with dullness and inactivity. So everyone needs to perform their duties as an offering, not just as a preparatory step for achieving self-knowledge, but also to maintain social harmony. Meditation should be performed by withdrawing the senses, freeing mind from disturbing thoughts, and focusing on God with complete devotion. Knowing Brahman in true nature will lead to being one with him or her, as it cannot be classified with a specific gender. Renounce actions and surrender to God to attain liberation from samsara. Krishna mentions it as a general statement for all devotees and reiterates it specifically to Arjuna. Knowledge of Brahman should be given to only a person who is eligible, has faith, devotion, and desire for realization of self. The person who receives the knowledge of Brahman and imparts the knowledge of Brahman will attain Brahman. Arjuna confirms to abide by the teachings of Krishna. Sanjaya, who is narrating these events to King Dhritarashtra, says he was blessed to have heard the teachings of Krishna. He makes a concluding remark glorifying Krishna the teacher and Arjuna the seeker. Thanks for listening.